behind the brand, My Nurse Incorporated. You know, who says nurses can't be cute? Here with none other than
Millen Twins. Hey you all, I am Carice.
And I am Crystal, and we're the founders of
I Am You Are Perfectly Imperfect, LLC.
So I know we went to high school together, but
Yes, 2 years ago, girl.
2 years. We are 16.
I know. So what have you guys been up to lately?
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
A lot, right? Well, we're 2-time authors.
Wow.
And we also have our business called I Am You Are Perfectly Imperfect, LLC. You want to explain?
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
that entails so many different things.
It
So
does.
what our goal is, our mission is to give back. So what we
Absolutely.
do is the gift of help. So we believe that in whatever you do and whatever you want to do in life, thoughts become things. So if you
Yes.
think it and want to do it,
Right.
do it. So with the business, we have we give back to the homeless. We feed the homeless and we clothe the homeless. We also have a domestic violence event that we call Create a Closet with the K. So we have people to bring gently used clothing, shoes, purses, coats, anything for
Anything
kids,
to
women,
donate.
and men. And they all come and we collect over 800 boxes and bags of items so that we can give back to them. But we also have a
Stop the violence.
Stop the Violence
And
and
Hoop
Hoop It
It
Out
Out.
tournament, and we bring all the young boys together and even some girls, and we have a tournament and we have people come and speak about violence, why we need to stop, and how we need to come together and just unify. So we do so much under the umbrella of I Am You Are Perfectly Imperfect.
That's amazing. What you call the gift of help.
The gift of help.
No wonder why we're always doing something.
Yes.
Trying to give back.
Yes,
Wow.
we love. I mean, it makes us smile. Like
I love
literally,
that.
like we don't have to be in the spotlight. No, we just want to help.
Yes, I understand. It's inside.
It
It's like
is.
a burning flame to
It
give
is.
back.
Definitely.
It's a great
Yes.
feeling.
And it's so much more than a clothing brand. But my thing is, we want to wear what we think. Thoughts become things.
Speak things into existence. So now that we got these cute jackets on, these cute shirts, tell us about how you got started. What have you been doing?
Oh my. So, high school. Lord.
Yeah.
Seems like it was just yesterday.
What?
It was yesterday.
We
graduated.
Wow, we're like in our 30s.
I
We
know.
still look 12. God is good.
So you guys know that I did, nursing.
Right.
The nursing program. At this point, shoot, healthcare is my life.
Wow.
Hence the brand.
Yeah.
Has everything to do with
I know.
nurses. I don't think
I
I
love
know anything else.
Oh my God, since high school.
Since high school.
So you've been a nurse since you were
18.
wow.
18 years old, nursing, and just, been in the hospital, long-term care. I love the geriatric population, so that's where my heart is. That's where I ended up, and of course, working in an underserved neighborhood. God called me to go there. Hey, I'm there. This is where I am. This is where my heart is, and all of a sudden, I ended up in administration and operations and numbers and kind of running the building and running the systems and just being a help to the people in different communities, which kind of touched my heart. But who'd have thought that my heart was to start a CNA school, because I work with certified nurses assistants all the time. I actually was a CNA, so it's very personal for me. That level of care is very personal. So just kind of waiting for the process for the school to come through, and all of a sudden, like, God drops in my lap, brand your profession.
Wow.
Brand your
I love
profession.
it.
And that's how I came up with, like the woman who loved her profession so much,
Definitely.
she branded it.
Right.
Who'd have thunk it? Like, who'd have thunk it?
Wow.
Exactly.
And it looks amazing.
I know.
Oh my
So now
God.
nurses can look cute. I know
That's
scrubs.
right.
Scrubs are typically what's in, and I mean, we wear scrubs all the time, but now you can kind of come out your scrubs and throw on your gear, and
Exactly.
as long as they wear it responsibly.
Exactly.
I know.
Well,
It's cute
I'm
and
not a
comfortable.
nurse, but I want to wear it.
Gotta
Like,
wear it.
it's
Yes.
comfortable. It's so cute.
Wow.
So how long? When did you start your?
So I do a gala for nurses to recognize nurses, pioneers in nursing. A lot of different nurses who've been nurses in the game for 30 years. Just people who have kind of impacted lives, and usually they don't even know. So right after the first gala, which was last year in April, the thoughts just came. They just were, they were there, and it was kind of like, now you got to go with it. And, it just birthed this fun,
Yeah.
cute,
That's
sporty,
really cute. Yeah,
nursey.
Definitely, I love it.
It's like, Who says nurses can't be cute?
Exactly. I love that.
So, what types of challenges do you guys face when it comes to getting the support of other women for your brand?
Well, you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Well, a lot of times, people always say, oh, we got to support, we got this bag for you, we're going to be there. And then if they don't show up, and then in the beginning, we kind of depended on people to show up. We expected people, especially people that you have known, whatever. It's just like, okay, and we expected to see them there, so it was kind of like a downer for us.
It is, and we had to learn that when it's your vision, it's your vision. So it's your baby, literally. So you take care of your baby. You make sure whatever you need to do for your baby, you do it. I mean, but it's sad that our generation as women, we're competing against each other
instead of supporting each other.
And people don't understand that it's powers in numbers.
Yes.
So my thing is, if we all have the same mission, if we have the same goal, why not come together? So that way my circle or my crowd can come, your circle, your crowd, and it gets bigger and bigger.
Exactly.
But we have to learn to stop competing against each other. It's so much room at the top for all of us, but people don't understand it.
Especially we have a heart to want to see everybody at the top. We want to see everybody win. We want to see that, like we'll say, can we send you a shirt? They won't reply. They're like, okay, God, whatever you have for us is for us, so.
Yeah, it's hard, but my thing is it comes with the territory.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? So you keep pushing. You don't let it stop you.
Don't let it stop you.
But we have to unite sometimes.
Yes,
You
I
know?
totally get it. I understand.
Have you had any issues with?
I mean, when it comes to, the greater good, like if we can all see the greater good in coming together, then it just
Definitely.
all makes sense.
It does.
But I totally get it.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is, I think we all have the same mindset. Why not? Let's do it together. Let's make it big together.
Our communities need so much, and divided we fall, but together
Definitely,
we rise.
definitely. And I think to show the younger generation under us, because there's a lot of people who wants to have their own clothing line. A lot of young girls who want their own business, but if they can see that women can work together and not be divided, it gives them motivation. Wow, we can do it. Let me get a team. We can do it together.
I think that's what scares a lot of people too. They don't want to come out with their clothing brand because they see that little are supporting this brand, so why would I do it? Because they're not going to support me. So I think it scares a lot of people to want to even step out on faith and accomplish or go to their dreams.
You're
because
seeing more hatred
than
more
connection and support.
Or any business, they may have a great idea, but the fear behind it is that people and the support, especially in our communities.
So I have a question for you. We both have a question because we kind of deal with this issue.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the pressures of social media marketing? Like, what do you do? How do you deal with it? I know our generation, we got to learn to do social media and push. How do you deal with it?
Well, it's hard, but at the same time, I think understanding that social media is now.
It is.
It's now. Yeah. It's at our fingertips. We have to use it.
Right.
We have to try to use it, in a manner where we're careful about it. And unfortunately, when you have to use social media as a marketing tool, people automatically attach labels or stigmas, or they assume that because you have done a post that's you, that's who you are, and it's almost like that alter ego.
Isn't it crazy?
Like in real life, I just play a social media character like everybody else. We really are, we're real people. We have real hearts.
Definitely.
We cry, we laugh, we hurt, we have pain. We're not perfect.
Exactly.
But when you're marketing, it's almost like being in a movie.
It is.
You have to get the actual role correct. They have multiple takes until you get it, correct. It's not really for, somebody to make that kind of judgment. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you have something that God gave you, if people can look at it like that, it makes it better.
Only they can look at it.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. And it's funny, I noticed when we were talking about this, you could take a selfie and you'll get 100, 200 likes, and then as soon as you push a plugger, a flyer, you get like 20, and it's like, well, what?
So maybe if I take a selfie with the plugger, maybe I get more likes. So it's trying to find out a strategy a way to get more support when it comes to that.
Right,
Instead of just
right.
taking a picture, you know, looking cute today.
Yeah,
And then you got to
100,
play
500 likes. Then your flyer, you got 2. Like, okay, did anybody get the flyer? Did they see it? So I see
Yeah.
that's a lot of struggles too with that.
It
But
is.
my thing is just share. We
Absolutely.
notice that when we put in the
Just push the
caption,
button,
share,
share.
please share. When we do more videos, it gets more attention.
So it's just a strategy. You just have to learn which way works, you know.
Yeah, and in this day and age, you know, sex sells. So when you clean it up,
I know.
it's nice and it's neat, it's really not good enough.
Put my good red dress on and say this video, you gonna come.
How about that t-shirt? Have a little bit of clean.
Exactly.
Like I'm trying to be holy and wholesome, Jesus. I'm trying to get the people out.
The stretch shirt. But yeah, those are some issues. But this is the day.
It
Day
is.
and age, yes. Thank you guys for hanging out with me.
No
Thank
problem.
you for having
Wow,
us.
it's
So much
been,
fun.
you know, just kind of spreading the message of unity,
Definitely.
empowerment, and
Definitely.
coming together for the greater good. I think that would be
Right.
great, you know, in our communities especially.
Definitely.
So where can, you know, we find you guys if we're looking for you out here?
Where you can find us at www.iamyouareperfectlyimperfect.com.
And we have Instagram and Facebook as well. So on is I Am You Are Perfectly Imperfect LLC. That's
Millen
on-
Twin Books on Instagram.
And then our personal page, Millen Twin 1, Millen Twin 2. On all those social media sites, you'll find out about all the events and the products that we have. You'll find out about everything. So make sure you guys follow us.
As well as Facebook. I Am You Are Perfectly Imperfect.
Cool. And you guys know where you can find me at. The gala's coming up April 21st. So I'll see you guys there. Hopefully everybody's got a pretty dress and we're just going to have a wonderful night. You can get our brand, the clothing brand, at mynursedesign.com. Thank you guys for, you know, watching, sharing, liking, because we actually want to be able to be a part of the change. We want to help. We have young women who want to be empowered, young women who want to grow, young women who want to get in business, and young women who are watching us every day.
Thank you.
You and I see